Good.
Start off.
Good. What?
You could start off if you wanted.
Thank you.
Did you want to do your little thing or what?
To. Welcome to one of many podcasts to come, and I'm sorry, of course, that we didn't get this done between Kevin and I having so many different life events going on, and just wasn't able to cram.
It was actually all James.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry, Monica.
It was me.
Listen, yeah.
It was all me.
It
was straight up all me.
What?
It kind of stinks, but it was all me. I'm not gonna lie.
What was gonna get in the way Christmas time? My fucking hibernation, sleeping all the way through Christmas, or what? The surprise hospital visit that I didn't have to take. That's what got in the way of our podcast. I don't think so.
Surprise hospital. What?
Yeah, I thought I thought I had AIDS, so I went to the hospital to get some blood testing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you did think. Well, did you think it was actually AIDS or no?
I thought it was syphilis because I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. But I haven't had sex in months, so it's like, how is that possible?
Oh yeah, did you ever get the results?
I never got the results. They never told me. It was this Indian guy, this like fucking what's that guy's name? Frater or the dude from fucking Scrubs?
Frasier?
No, not Scrubs. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong show. It's like the.
Well, it looked like him.
No, you know what? I'm thinking of the guy from Scrubs, the white guy, but with dark skin for some reason. That's what he looked like.
The white guy, but with
the white guy
JD?
from Scrubs. Yeah, JD. He looked like just a brown JD.
A brown JD.
Yeah, brown JD. Or
oh damn. Or so he was a cool cat.
Yeah, no. Or the one guy from fucking Parks and Rec, the Indian dude. He's a comedian.
Aziz Ansari.
Yeah, that guy.
Him. Yeah. Is he from Parks and Rec?
Yeah, I think he was in Parks and Rec originally. If I'm not mistaken, like that was where he kind of like broke out as a comedian, and then some Saturday Night Live stuff. I'm pretty sure.
That's where he broke out.
I think so. I think he had like some like very isolated stand-up comedy specials on Comedy Central.
Well, no, I've seen them. They're, this is how you make enemies here, I guess. But they're not. Yeah, divide my audience. They're not that great. I mean, like I like the guy, but like
he's good live.
Yeah. Well, yeah, from what I heard, he's really good live, but like his specials, I didn't really think that they were that great, you know.
The guy from At Midnight who also does the Talking Dead like podcast sort of like sit down.
I know Sean something maybe.
Yeah, he Louis.
Is he actually funny?
Yeah, well, him, Louis C.K. and Aziz Ansari, and black dude, can't remember his name. I'll have to look it up later. Because then I'll comment it probably because I can't remember his name. But they're all like really funny guys. Back in 2014, I actually got to see a stand-up special for the like Oddball Comedy Fest in Tampa, and they were all like hilarious people. They really were. But this dude comes in, and I had given the rundown to the nurse who took my blood pressure and like the intake stuff. Then I sat in this little room where I was next to this guy who cut off his finger. And then this other girl was having a seizure, which was really weird.
What the hell is this?
No, I was in
Oddball Comedy Fest?
No, the ER. Like I'm moving on. I'm segueing back into the original point, which is,
Oh, okay.
Eventually.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere.
No. The Oddball Comedy Fest was a great time. I had a lot of fun, but like that has nothing to do with the fact that I thought I had fucking syphilis. So I mean, like I didn't.
Nice.
If I got the syphilis at Oddball Comedy Fest, that would be just a terribly great story, but it's not, unfortunately. I went there with my dad. Nobody got fucked that night except for maybe my dad. I mean, he was the one that's married at the time, not me. So who knows?
What? He got fucked?
No, I said nobody got fucked that night except for maybe my dad. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what my dad does behind closed doors. I don't know if he masturbates or him and his wife
cheats.
He probably doesn't cheat. He's way too tired of a person. Like you ever look at a defeated man and just go, you're too tired to do anything. That's what my dad looks like now. He just looks defeated. He's just worked in the same job for so long. He hates his fucking life. He told me he was gonna quit his job if he couldn't take off to come see me for my birthday. So now I gotta like fucking scrounge around and try to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna take a second leave on top of the third leave that I had taken for Christmas and like 2 weeks before.
Wait, there you actually had to go to work for Christmas?
No, I didn't. I took leave because it was like...
No. I'm saying, like, would you have had to have?
Yeah, if I didn't take leave, I would have gone to work for maybe, like, a couple hours a day, which wouldn't have been too bad, and it probably would have kind of, like, mellowed me out a little bit because on leave I was just really bored. But I'm trying to figure out how to go home for this, like, 4-day weekend that I have to pretty much take because I can't take leave again. I have to take a pass. But by that time, everybody will pretty much be gone for Pacific Pathways and stuff like that, which I found out today I'm not going on.
Yeah, I know, that's good.
But yeah, so eventually this Indian guy comes in to check me out. And he's like, "All right, man, I got to look at your dick." I'm like, "Wow." going right into it. So he's like, "It doesn't look bad. It doesn't even look like that's what it was, but you know, we can do the blood work and stuff like that." Or I'm like, you know, fuck it, do the blood work. So this tiny Asian lady comes in, like maybe 20 minutes later. She was kind of cute, but she had that resting bitch face that like made me not want to talk to her or ever approach her in any other setting other than please take blood, because I think I'm dying. And I was like, I got my you know, shirt undone, and because I was wearing a trench coat.
You're a drama queen, by the way.
Me, a drama queen?
Yeah. Out of the two of us, who's most likely? Well, okay, probably you're most likely to be dying, but you're always the one telling me that I'm being a drama queen, which I am.
I've been sick for 3 weeks. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with me, and I had something on my dick that I didn't know what it was. Of course, so I went to the fucking hospital. That's a pretty big deal, especially because I used to sleep around. You just go, "I stubbed my toe. I think I have cancer." That's you. That is you. So I went,
but like not with the Mort Goldman though. That's not me.
Oh, there goes the water.
Yeah, no, I'm not the. Yeah, that's not me.
Tell me that's not you.
Yeah, that part is not actually me. Everything else, though, you know what? Fair enough. That is me. I think I'm dying.
You texted me last night saying you were thirsty and you think it's the end of your life. You said this is the end.
I was joking. I was joking though. That one I'm joking.
How am I supposed to tell? How am I supposed to tell? You always overreact to everything.
Okay, it's pretty obvious in that context. I'm thirsty. I think this is the end.
I have one medical issue that could be serious, so I go get checked out for it. That's called being a responsible adult. That's what I did. So I got checked out for it.
You never know if you have cancer, though. That's the point. You know, you could actually... okay, I never... For the record, I've never actually thought, like, when I stubbed my toe that I have cancer. But you can stub your toe and get cancer. That is a real thing. The odds... one in a million.
Kevin,
one in a million.
You could fucking catch a butterfly and at the same time find $10. Doesn't mean because you caught the butterfly you found the $10. That's not how that works, Kevin. You don't stub your toe and like, "Oh, we're sorry. The cells within your body have metastasized into a cancerous form. You have cancer and you're dying." That doesn't happen like that, Kevin. That's not how that works.
To be fair, no. To be fair, if you have cancer in your toe, you cut off your toe. That's how you're fine.
Okay. Well,
yeah, there's gonna be one person who's in like med school watching
he's
this.
He's going to be an oncologist. Like he watched House, and that's all he wanted to be ever since seeing his best friend.
Yeah,
go through
and he's in like his third year of I was about to say law school.
Why are we assuming this person's gender? Why is it a he? Are you saying women can't be in the STEM
she?
fields,
Well,
Kevin?
No. It would be more of an assumption to make it a woman.
Well, it'd be more of an assumption. You use they them pronouns. That way, it's ambiguous.
Okay. Well, you know what? Doesn't matter. I was about to bring it to a whole nother level and just really try to alienate anyone that like actually likes me. Like I was really trying here to make sure that people never like me again.
You know, like, be careful what you say type shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I should be careful with what I'm about to say, but like, am I going to be careful with what I'm about to say? No, I'm not. By the way, I'm clicking on something right now, so if I'm annoying someone, that's my bad.
That's my bad.
But that's my bad. Okay, you know, I sound really stupid here because I forgot this, but I'm pretty sure I just used the word beforehand. Med school. There we go. So, you know, someone's just sitting here, to get back to my point, someone's sitting here, like, listening to this, and, you know, they're on their third year of med school, and they're like, you know, that's just not right at all. You can't get cancer by stubbing your toe. What sort of dumbass is this?
Comment that, and
you know, like,
just give you a whole fucking, a whole second year med school fucking document paragraph, just, like, ready to fucking tell you you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. It's like reasons why you're wrong.
I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
And then you're like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, my bad. And it's like, what now? What do you have?
Hasn't even
completed. What's in your arsenal now?
Look, if you haven't completed your residency, don't talk to me. If you haven't completed your residency, don't talk to me. You're not even a med student. You're just a bookworm
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
not even a med
You're a
student.
bookworm right now.
What's a residency? What you just you go in like live action, right?
Well, yeah, it's
you LARP,
similar.
you live action role
yeah,
play.
Similar. You know, have you ever watched if you watch what's it called, Grey's Anatomy? It's what they're doing for like the first. Well, I mean, they're doing their internship and then the residency. It's a whole fucking process, which is why I'm not doing it. Well, also because I hate touching old people and feces. So that's my two deterrents being a med student.
Wait,
I'm stupid.
are you saying that you were going to be a med student, or are you quoting the show?
No. Originally, my plan for life was to go to college, and bust into the
get a real job. Go on.
Bust into the medical field eventually.
You're gonna bust.
I'm in a nut.
Oh,
anyway, so Asian lady comes in.
By the way, after this, I don't know why it reminded me of this. I need to tell you about this thing with Wendy's after. Keep going. You're gonna just remind me of
Pretty
Wendy's.
sure I saw it. Pretty sure I saved the picture.
Pretty sure you saved the picture? Okay, well, I'm going to talk about it after the fact
that's
anyway.
just funny as fuck. I was going to tell you about it.
Yeah.
But I did the whole telepathy thing where I thought I texted you, and I just never did. I looked at it. I was like, oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean. I get that all the time. It's like, did I talk to James today? I didn't.
So Asian lady walks in, and she's like, she's got all her needles and
wow,
stuff
we're
out.
still on this story.
Yeah, we're still on the story. So I take off my trench coat because I was wearing the coat that comes with my ASUs because it's fucking comfortable. It makes you look like a school shooter, and I'm white, so it doesn't fucking... It forces the narrative a little harder, especially because I was wearing fucking sweatpants with a trench coat. But I walked in, or I was not walked in because we're past that part. But she walked in with her little vials and her needles, and I get my arm ready. So I've got fucking crazy good veins. Like any fucking heroin addict would love to have my veins. Like I'd sell them my veins probably if I could. But they'd probably only have like...
No, that's not how that works.
Yeah, they probably have like...
You see, I might not be a med student, but I know that's not how it works.
Well, I'm saying if I could sell them,
like out of all the things that don't work, that's one of them.
I could probably give myself... Well, I've done it before, but I probably give myself an IV just by squeezing my hand tightly. Like
I can give myself a hand job, dude. Pretty good at it.
I'm pretty good at that too. I've been doing it for a while. But,
yeah, keep going though. Let's get back on track here.
So I'm like, all right, here you go. And I held out my arm, and she's like, no, I'm gonna take it from your hand. I'm like, are you fucking serious? What are you feeling?
Who takes it from your hand?
So I'm like, what are you feeling lucky today? She's like, I'm always feeling lucky. I'm like, okay, fine. So she puts the needle in my fucking hand. Bitch blows my fucking vein. I don't know how that's even possible.
Are you kidding me?
Bruise my hand. Fucking bone in my hand hurt for a...
You know you could sue that, right?
I can't. I signed consent forms.
Why?
So... Fucking, so she takes...
Not that you sue everyone. You don't just go suing people, but it's like if she fucked with you, if she fucked with something in your hand...
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm fine now, but it's just like she did a shitty job. And I mean, the veins in my hand are really good, but she was not as precise as her ethnicity led me to believe. So...
Wow, that's just
racist.
That's
not racist. They're fucking precise with just about everything. Except for...
That's casual racism.
Yeah, that's casual racism.
Casual racism is still racism. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
It's fine. So she takes that shit, and it's what justifies
James. That all I'm saying is that's the type of shit that social justice warriors.
I don't care about social justice warriors. Fuck social justice warriors.
Well, no, you necessarily shouldn't because it's kind of like here we go, alienating our audience.
Bitching and complaining. So
alienate our audience.
So she takes she takes my blood and leaves, and the guy comes back. He's like, we can also do a UTI, gonorrhea, and chlamydia test as well. We just do a whole panel. I was like, nah, I don't have to pee. I'm not sitting here for another 45 minutes because I had shit to do. I had STDs. I had shit to do, and I made that joke, which is funny as fuck.
Oh my god!
I'm like, look, I got STDs. I got
when you might actually have a fucking STD.
Well, I gotta lighten the mood somehow. So
yeah, I know.
I was like, I got shit to do, so I can't be waiting around here.
Oh fuck!
So he's like, well, we can wait for the results and then we can give you the treatment. And I'm like, I would just prefer it if you were to give me the treatment because if it is what I think it is or if it is what it could be, then no matter what, every time.
Well, is there any downside to getting the treatment?
No, and that's what I was saying. Like I justified it as well. If it was syphilis or something like that, it would show up on an STD test for the next 10 years, even if I got the treatment, just because it's like the flu. It's in your body for a certain period of time and it half-lifes and bottoms out. So. They gave me penicillin shots, 2,400 fucking units of just the strongest penicillin that hospital had to offer. Now, the tiny Asian lady came back, and this other small like Asian dude came in, and she walked in with these 2 needles and two people, and said, "Okay, do you want the shots one at a time or both at the same time?" I said, one at a time's fine. And she just looks at me and goes, "No, we're gonna do 2 at the." Like she immediately decided for me after I had made a decision. So I was like, "Okay, fine. Like you do both at the same time. I guess that's cool." Against what I wanted, but so she looks at me and she's like, "Okay, give me 1 second." And I already pulled my pants down because I know where penicillin shots go. They go in your fucking ass. And
right in your hole.
She turned around and I watched her turn around. She's like, "That's a lot of ass. This is gonna hurt really bad." I'm like, "Are you?"
Oh yeah, that's what you told. Yeah, that's what you told me. You said that she thought that you had a big butt.
She said, "That's a lot of ass. This is gonna hurt really bad." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? This is the worst nurse I've ever fucking encountered in my entire life."
That's a lot of ass.
Yeah, she said that's a lot of ass. I was happy with that. I was like, fine, I know I got a lot of ass.
She said that's a lot of ass.
She said that's a lot of ass. Like she was looking at a fucking plate and was like, "Wow, that's too much. I don't know if I can.
I can't eat all
that ass." But the other guy was quiet, so he didn't really say anything. But they were like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he can't eat all that ass.
He probably could. He was a tiny dude, but I had the guile, right? I had the quick wit to remember back to basic training when we got these shots, and I remember how fucking thick they were, and the way to make sure that they don't hurt for a really long time is to tighten your ass muscle really hard, and then slowly release it as they push it in, so it kind of disperses easier. So as she's pushing this shit in my fucking ass, right, with the needle, okay, let's just go ahead and make sure that doesn't get out of context. You could hear it going, like you ever fucking hear what caulk?
Oh, I don't think I want to hear.
You know what caulk sounds like? You know, out of a caulk
James,
gun?
I'm gonna be honest. I was done with the story 2 minutes ago.
So that's pretty much like that was it. I pulled up my pants. I was like, I'm ready to go. This lady came in and checked me out, and I was like, all right, well, if I had whatever I had, it's not there anymore. And that was pretty much my Christmas. I woke up at 9 p.m. Was like, am I still dying? Probably. Let's go to the hospital. And that was it. That was my Christmas.
All right, so let's transition into this Wendy's ad, dude.
Oh, it was a Wendy's ad. Okay,
no, it wasn't an ad, actually.
Was it the art?
To be honest, I had 2 stories. No, I already think you know what it is. It was on Reddit, and then I looked at their whole Reddit account, or not their Twitter account, rather. I didn't save it. No, I got to go find it now, because I didn't actually save that, dude, which is pretty depressing.
Was it the picture of Wendy's arguing with somebody?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like, literally, dude, this is one of the funniest Twitter accounts, and, you know,
if sure.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that people are actually listening too, because you know, we got about like 8-9K concurrent, you know, viewers on this normally, so it's pretty good.
That's not bad.
I mean, like obviously. Oh, by the way, if you guys ever wondered, aside from the initial ad, these podcasts never have ads. Like maybe the first one had like 1 or 2, but these just don't have ads. So you know,
it's a way to give back.
You're welcome. Well, I mean, I was told so many times to put ads. It's like there's no point though. It's like it's literally just for fun. It's just to talk to you guys and just so you can come see what it's all about. Anyway, oh yeah, and then you know, now that we're like 20 minutes in or whatever, I'm not looking at the time. There's always the people that just fucking either leave a little dislike bar. They just like, yeah, I hate this guy, so they fucking dislike it and just
anything
leave.
that has like the sauce in it, I will instantly dislike.
No, not you. I mean. Well, between the two of us, but like, there's only like 3 people that like really hate you for whatever reason.
Deacon Walnuts.
There's a lot more. Deacon Walnuts
hates me because Peach Booty likes me, and I was like, oh man, please, it's not worth it. Like,
oh yeah. Anyway,
worth it, dude.
Oh yeah. So some freaking chick. There's a lot of them, and I'll go into the next one after this. Some chick tweets at Wendy's, "Can you find me the nearest McDonald's?" And they reply with a fucking trash can. It has, I retweeted it. It has about 4,000 retweets, and this was about 6 hours ago, dude.
Somebody's taken over that Twitter account.
No, like someone did, because like I'm going to look through all of their tweets. There's like all these pictures. There's like a picture of like all these like kids meals. There's like visit your local Wendy's, 50% off for kids. We're doing this for to find forever homes for kids. And then there's just a picture of a trash can. Well, and then there's one guy who like you can definitely tell that the PR account got taken over by someone, because there's this one guy who tweeted out at someone, because they reply to everyone, or a lot of people at least. He replied, "You the real MVP," with like a fucking little shitty meme. Yeah. It's like you could tell whoever took over the freaking Twitter account. Either they don't give a shit, or they know exactly what they're doing. Because it's kind of a combination of the two of them. Mm-hmm. It's funny to see like the official Wendy's Twitter account though, some shit out fucking like with people.
KFC did that for a little bit, but then they realized that they have a shitty brand and it's dying out, so they had to like back off.
Be nice.
I have this picture that says our beef is way.
There was someone else that was. Wait, what?
I have this picture that says our beef is way too cool to ever be frozen. Your beef is frozen. We all know it. Y'all know we laugh at your slogan. Fresh, never frozen, right? Wendy said, "Sorry to hear that you think that, but you're wrong. We only ever use fresh beef since we were founded in 1969.
No, yeah, that's
so you deliver it raw in a hot truck. Where do you store Wendy's tweets? Where do you store cold things?
Where do you store things?
Where do you store cold things that aren't frozen? Then Wendy's comes snap back with a fucking
no. You missed the whole thing. You gotta get it. First of all, I follow Bikini Bottom Twitter. I don't follow Black people Twitter. That's the subreddit. Because dude, Wendy's tweets fucking fire.
They do. They really do.
Wendy's tweets absolute fire. Anyway, here we go. Crap, I gotta find it now. Oh my god, I'm gonna look like an asshole. Anyway, after that, the guy replied. It's okay. Like, you can't beat McDonald's.
Y'all should give up.
Like fresh whatchamacallit. Yeah. Y'all should give up. You can't beat McDonald's bomb ass breakfast. And they reply, fuck.
You don't have to bring them into this just because you've forgotten that refrigerators existed for a second.
Dude, that's too fucking funny.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, I'm sorry, I probably fucking ruined the joke by doing that. But dude, Wendy's it's so fucking funny to see them. Like, they're sitting there with like million fucking Twitter followers tweeting that shit out. It's like, oh my god, dude. Like, you can't fucking beat that. That's hilarious. That was the whole fucking point of what I was even gonna go on for or gonna go on about. What I was going to say in the very beginning as to why I haven't we haven't had this podcast in 2 weeks is because I've had finals. I've had just so much crap going on. I'm still, like, even though all that stuff is done, which I passed, by the way, guys, just so you all know, it was all worth it, okay? My accounting, which I thought I wasn't going to pass, your boy passed.
Participation awards all around.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. I'm still in more classes, so it's kind of like a little bit of a pain in the butt. And now, like, I have been trying to stream here and there, but it's like it's kind of hard with Deadman because I'm trying to get content out for you guys.
It's so hard. I don't know. With RuneScape, it's so hard. Like, that's what I've been struggling with recently. I've said fuck it, man. Like, I'll stream RuneScape. I'll stream League of Legends for like 3 hours, get like 9 viewers, and like they're just all people that just want to sit there and talk to me. And since I've been getting better at League, it's a little bit more entertaining to watch, so more people are coming in. But then, like, when I get bored of League, I'll just switch over to RuneScape, do some PK, and get some clips. And that's it. You know, like, you should do that with, like, you know, we play H1Z1 for a little bit, or you play RuneScape and then you play H1Z1 or something.
I need a new PC if I'm to stream H1Z1.
That's right. I forgot
that's the only
that.
issue. Yeah, which, I mean, you can expense it. It could be a tax expense thing, so can't really complain with that. What I was going to say, by the way, I was going to move on to what I've been doing on a second channel.
Oh, yeah, and, that's good stuff.
Yeah. So what I'm probably gonna put it in the description, like, right away. Like, it'll be like the first thing, just so if people click on it and they're like, I'm not gonna watch this shit, but I'll watch something in the description or wherever the hell this is. I've been trying to grow my second channel because it's my channel I use every now and then. I've always just kind of made whatever sort of content is I wanted to make. But, hey, Bert. Yeah, dude, that was probably one of the best things I've ever made. I probably won't ever be able to top that, actually. Yeah. So Oh fuck! Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. I'm so sidetracked right now because I'm hungry. So I should probably go eat after this. I don't know how long we have to make this. We don't have to make this a strict hour. I wanted to make it an hour and a half, but like we don't have to make it a strict hour or hour and a half.
5 minutes.
Just yeah, whenever. How long are we at right now?
25, just about.
25, yeah. To be fair, we could have we're not done, but we could have a 25-minute podcast. Something necessarily wrong with that.
I mean, if it flows and it ends and it's entertaining enough, a little bit more incentive to kind of watch all the way through, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Because, hours, some people just sit there and I don't got an hour of time, except they have 3 hours. But I'm like that, too. Yeah. It's I don't got time to sit here and watch an hour video. It's I could be doing nothing all day, literally nothing, no obligations. I'm not watching that. I could love the person. It's I'm not watching that. You got to be in the podcast mood,
I mean, I dig it.
You got to be training or you got to be whatever. I listen to podcasts, too. You got to be in the podcast mood, though, to sit there and listen to something. Because, 30 minutes, people, they'll probably have a few more views than not. Anyway, let me actually get back to my freaking point here. What I wanted to actually talk about was my second channel. So, I've been doing stuff here and there for it, videos here and there. I try to start up series, but they kind of just die because, I lose interest really fast. Because the videos, they didn't really feel like they were challenging to make. It's just either a shit post or whatever, but... I've made 2 recent videos, and I'm really trying to keep up with this trend. And, it doesn't necessarily need to go viral, but I feel like these are the types of videos that might go viral. So if I have the ability to make videos that everyone will really like, then I'm 100% going to do it. I've pretty much been making videos, though. I want to make something that is, a little bit different. I guess you can't really say that and then say this title. 5 games that you've never heard of for a certain franchise. So far, I've made 5 Mario games you've never heard of. And just the other day, I made 5 Pokemon games you've never heard of. Again, if you want to check it out, links in the description. Obviously, no one has to. But I've been making those sorts of videos because I really do find them to be interesting. And I know a lot of them because I've just seen and come across so many different things. And there's a bunch of different... topics I can cover, and so far, even though obviously it's not getting that many views, I'm gonna try to start really hammering it with exposure though within the next couple of weeks. They've been doing pretty decently for whatever sort of exposure I've been giving it. I mean, obviously 2K views isn't that amazing, but 2K views just about organically, it's pretty good in my opinion. And I released the one video yesterday. It's about 400 views. So I've been trying to spread it around here and there. And hopefully I can get it to take off. So, that's just what I've been doing. But if I ever don't make videos for a few days on my main channel, it's most likely because I'm making a video for at least one channel. So there's always going to be some sort of content for you guys if you're ever looking for that stuff. But that's pretty much what I wanted to explain. By the way, if you do have ideas for things that you'd like to see, because I think the 2 videos are pretty interesting. They both total, between the 2 of them, they're 6 minutes each, so it's about a 12-minute watch. If you want to go watch it, I mean, I really do think it's worth it, but I'm going to stop, plugging at this point.
I make YouTube videos,
but if
too.
you have any... Hey, people know that. Yeah, I'm going to finish my shtick, and then you can go. But if you do want to see some sort of something, glitches, whatever, in a certain video game, then just go to that channel or go to the newest video, leave a comment there, because I mean I do read these comments, but I don't know, different mindset. But you do have a YouTube channel too. I feel like everyone knows that at this point though.
Video that ever existed. We're at 27 minutes and people are like, "Holy shit! Did we just watch a shout out video right there?" You snuck it in
a 27-minute shout out
video. No, yeah. I mean
that's really what I was trying to do.
If people don't know that I make YouTube videos,
now we're done.
I don't know. Fuck. I haven't done my job. I mean, I've got a lot of ideas, and I'm starting my learning series pretty soon. So I think that it's initially done really well. The first video, I remember when we were...
I'm going to go look at it.
We were talking about this, and you said, hey, you need to look at what's doing well, right? So obviously I'm looking at my overall, video views and things like that, analytic-wise, and I'm seeing that... oddly enough, the videos that took me the least amount of time that had either a kind of a story or...
No, but I'm the one that told you it. I'm the one, I remember I was on the way to school driving and I told you, you need to make these videos. Those are your bread and butter. And then that's when you looked into it.
Yeah, that's when I really. Well, I mean, I always saw it. Like I always saw like my top 10 videos. I used to lure real world traders.
Anything with the word lure in the title.
To do really well. Well, I mean, I think the Grand Exchange Lure video is at 30,000 views now, or close to it. In the last 28 days, it's been pretty fucking, steady on the rise. Between that video and pretty much all my other videos, I mean, Jesus Christ, the Duel Arena Lure is at more watch time than my past, I want to say, 14 or 15 videos, which is just crazy. I mean, if you click on lifetime on my analytic page, you're seeing like a trend of just the luring real world traders, the Grand Exchange Lure, and then you have like the update videos that I did for Deadman mode in the second season.
Those did pretty good.
They did really well, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it this go around. But that just came with the fact that people weren't using odd shot as frequently, which I kind of explained. But it was terrible. It was.
You could have gone through the clips, but even
so
then, I tried looking for you too. You're right.
It was tough. So I gotta just be a little bit more on top of it next time. Since I'm not going anywhere for the foreseeable future, I'll be able to kind of.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Because I forgot Pathways, because that was going to be like a 4-month sort of deal.
Yeah, I would have been in Korea probably by the time that the next Deadman seasonal invitational tournament, was going to be out. So.
Yeah, we're starting to get towards the end. It's about like we're on the third week right now. I think. Wait, actually, are we? No, we're getting towards the third week. Actually, I think the third week technically starts like Thursday night. Or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't want to sound like a jackass here and just get it wrong, but I think it starts Thursday night. I could be wrong.
With all the money that they're spending on, these tournaments, I would be okay if, well, I mean, maybe because I'm biased and I don't like Deadman, but I think that with all the money that they spend on this, wherever it comes from, they need to funnel it into better servers, more QA. Like, you get 3 or 4 more tournaments, you just don't do them, you can hire a QA guy, or another QA guy, because you can't keep having like stupid shit ruin.
Shit keep going wrong. Yeah, they're it's literally money out of their pockets every time something goes wrong. I mean, obviously you can argue that they were going to, like, it was going to be money out of their pockets either way. Mm-hmm. But I mean,
for the there's right reasons and wrong reasons. If somebody abuses something, that it's not necessarily cheating, but it's like if somebody abuses something, it's not fair to people who assume that it was a fair game, kind of. Like, obviously you can argue fair game, like, oh, Wook's stalling game ticks, that's fair game because it's in the game and it never got removed. But it's also like, people don't know about that. That are experienced PKers, experienced, in doing tournaments like this, and all of a sudden they're getting fucked out of a chance for $10,000 because some guy.
So many people were mad about it.
Some guy wants to, manipulate the game mechanics, and this game doesn't have very many mechanics as it is. So when they find something like that, it's kind of I shake my finger at Jagex. I think that it's unfortunate that they do things like that where they just push out content without really looking at every nook and cranny. Jullage, that was a huge fucking bug back in from 2008 all the way up to 2012. And it just, all it would have taken was simple, like, game mechanic manipulation by anybody, but Hack's unit was just on top of it every single time. And
yeah, that's because they knew what to look for every time there was something released.
Well, and could you imagine if they were to have blasted out a salary of $120,000 to fix their game, instead of the however much money that they might have made abusing all these bugs and glitches? You would, I don't know, but that's just my opinion, I guess. And I already went on my my rant and rave about it when the end of the Deadman tournament came out. So
yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, well, I was gonna keep going, but I completely lost the topics in my head. It's because it's kind of, I don't want to say that this podcast or this one was rushed, but I kind of wanted to get one out for you guys.
Like we
yeah, pretty much unplanned. Like I was planning on having it be tomorrow, but I mean, Better yet today.
I remember
because pretty much it's just us talking
yeah,
either
no
way.
matter what, it's us talking. But usually we have like topics that we're like, okay, we're gonna say these.
Oh
things.
yeah, next one we should probably have someone on. By the way,
I want in the comments if you made it this far, because obviously you're dedicated to this at 34 minutes. I'm hoping that there's a decent amount of people still watching. I have Raj, who has already agreed to be on the podcast. He's doing some stuff, busy stuff. So he doesn't know exactly when he'll be on, but we will have Raj Patel on at some point or another, in character, out of character. Who knows how that's going to happen? But there's a couple of other people that I have in the works. So,
what do you mean in character, out of character? He's only Indian, bro.
Oh yeah, true. 100. There's a couple people from different communities that some of you may or may not know. Rice Pirate, Oni NG. I'm trying to.
If we got Oni NG on this, that'd be fucking amazing, but that would never happen.
Not true. I know several of his friends, so it shouldn't be too hard to get to him. Stamper's got some stuff going on with Nickelodeon, so I won't be able to have him on for a while. But there's a lot of different people that I could just be like, hey, man, I need a favor, and they'll, more than likely help me out. So, but there's a lot of different people. I'm trying to get like different communities, different YouTubers. Doesn't have to be RuneScape related, so if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and I will try to do my best to get in contact with these people. But yeah, I mean, I think that the next time we should try to bring somebody back on. Maybe Ian, bring him back on just for, another hoorah.
Sorry, you probably keep hearing. That's been going off. I thought I turned off the little thing. But yeah, no, I think he should be on here again. I really liked him having him on here.
I tried to get him to help me with my lure video. I was filming the Entrana lure, but they patched the flowers thing, so I couldn't get live video of it.
That sucks.
I'm trying to. I got a bunch of different videos I got planned. I just got to figure out which ones to make and which ones will take the least amount of time, because now I'm back at work. It's like, oh shit, I've procrastinated too long. But I got a lot of video ideas, so we'll see how it goes over the next couple of weeks.
I got you.
All right, so that's going to be the end of it then. Yeah, quick little podcast, something crazy, just to kind of let you know where we've been. And what should we call it? By the way, podcast name, still don't know.
I think
Hey Boys?
Previously On has literally become the podcast name at this point. It's 4 podcasts deep.
Yeah, Previously On. Yeah, Previously On.
Well, there you go. It's settled. Hammer down. Ow, fuck.
How about the POPcast? Previously On podcast.
Podcast. That's a good one.
POPcast. There we go. It's the POPcast.
And the POPcast was born.
Cool.
I just want to.
And the POPcast was born.
Before we leave, I just want to say that both of us took a shit before we made the podcast. And I just want to say that after I was done, it looked like my.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Out.